Welcome back for another video. I'm at the playground today with the kids. We are having a picnic. I just cut up some yummy sourdough, and while they are playing and their plates are ready for them, I'm gonna go find a shady spot and we are going to talk about morning routines. So stay tuned if you'd like to hear about how we get going in our house, what we do in the mornings, how we get up and start the day hopefully on the right foot, then stay tuned.
You're watching Cool Joy Mom.
I've been working on the right camera angle and I don't know that I have it. We're just gonna go with it. Plus, this is the idea the Lord gave me for recording videos. Because when he said you need to get back at it, I was like, okay, because you're boss, but like, where is this gonna fit in my schedule? And he started to show me that it could fit while my kids play at the park. I don't have like little babies anymore. They're self-sufficient. If you see my eyes wander, it's because they're playing right in front of me in a sand pit, and they play so happily at the playground we're at. And I have my cards and I have my notebook, and here we go. So anyways, what you're here for is information about mornings, morning routine. Let me encourage you, if your children are little, stick with your morning routine because it will pay off big time. If you can just get your kids to understand the concept of getting dressed in the morning, it's huge. It is so huge. So I've been at this for years, and one of my best pieces of advice that I can tell you is to switch up the way you document or motivate your children in the morning for their morning routine. You know, the morning routine will probably change 100 times in a year, and the way that you need to motivate them needs to change as fast as they're bored of it, truly. So I've been on this one for a while, and I'll stick pictures in the corner because it's probably gonna be backwards for you. But it's not really about what's written on it. It's just the fact that it's this simple. Like right now in my life, I've made it this simple. I have chore charts that were like the cutest thing you ever saw, and like wood with black little letters and adorable picture cards when the kids couldn't read and when I just wanted to make it that pretty. And then sometimes I get very functional. So it is literally written on a flashcard, and I don't rewrite the flashcards every night. I rewrite them as they change, and I have it written in pencil so I can just erase. And the kids in the beginning were like checking the boxes off as they went, and then when I handed the card back to them with the boxes checked from yesterday, they just kept checking it on their own. It didn't bother them. But so the kinds of things I have on my cards, like for my littlest, who is about to be 5, she has get dressed, make her bed, eat breakfast, leave her stuffed animal in her bed, because I've found that since we're homeschooled, if I let the kids bring their comfort items out of their room, I honestly think it calms them down to a point of laziness where we can't get up and get going. So I remind them at some point in the morning, where is your comfort thing supposed to be? You know, your stuffed animal, your blanket, whatever, where's Blanky? It goes in the bedroom. Then for each child, they have one little chore that is totally dependent on the season that we're in, and what they're capable of. And then they have brush their teeth. They know that when they get through with this is huge. I think this is what motivates my older ones the most. They know when they get through with this, they get to go have free time. Because the way it works in our house is up, breakfast, everything we read on here, and then I am the one right now that is responsible for cleaning up after breakfast. And then I have my, other little things that I need to do around the house. And, sorry, I'm getting a phone call from my grandpa. I'm distracted. Okay, sorry, my grandpa just called me, so I got distracted. So after we finish our morning routine, I do my things that I need to wrap up for, and then when I am ready, I have this old school bell, antique that I ring, and when the kids hear that, they know it is for a meeting of some kind, that they must report to the living room and they need to do it quickly or they have a chore. So I'll ring that bell whenever I'm ready, and then what our morning meeting looks like is another video. I'll share that with you. It is pretty fluid, dependent on the day, but that's another phenomenal thing in our morning, so that will probably be the next video. But for this video, They know that they get to have free time after this is completed. They check in with me. I say, did you this? Did you this? I check, sometimes I'll go up to their bedrooms and see, did you really make your bed? And then they get to go and do whatever they want. There's something about having that structure of, like, they would have gotten the free time anyways, right? But since they had to do this little bit of work in the morning, be accountable for it, the free time feels much more like a reward and they enjoy it all the more. So when I am ready for them and ready to get the next portion of our day started, I ring that bell. So the amount of free time they have is dependent on how long it takes me to get ready to start that meeting, and how fast they get their things done in the morning. The last thing to say is that if you have strong-willed children in your house, I have noticed this of myself in areas and of my strong-willed children. I want to follow the rules, but don't tell me what to do. So I have found that the more I can make, because I'm home with my kids all the time, giving them lots of instructions that they have to follow, but the more that those instructions are coming through something else, honestly, just the smoother that it goes. So, and when they know what is to be expected of them, if you're going to go to start something like this, you've never done this before, start small with what you require of them. If it's too much, they're going to get discouraged. You might need to make an instant reward depending on the age of your kids, whatever that's going to be. When you're finished with this, maybe they need to get something different because free time isn't going to work for them, and they get a little treat or a sticker on a chart. But having this already set in place, telling them when it's the first night you're going to do it, this is what tomorrow is going to be like. We're going to start this new routine. Or before you even do it, you could, whenever the meeting needs to occur, just giving them a heads up of, this is what mommy's now expecting, this is what our mornings are going to look like. We talk a lot about the difference between chaos and order in our house. When we're in the middle of a chaotic moment, we'll be like, how does everyone like the way this feels right now? It's not really that fantastic, is it? No, because it's chaos, and chaos does not feel fantastic. And then we do the same exact thing when it's a nice orderly moment. Like, doesn't this feel great? Everyone is orderly working together right now. So I hope this blesses you guys. I hope it helps. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Until next time.